YouTube, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing a nice how-to this evening, later afternoon. I just did the new headlights on my Toyota Tundra. They look amazing. They are the Alpha Rex daytime running lights with the LED strip and then all blacked out. Look amazing. I haven't done an oil change since I purchased my truck, so it's time to do an oil change. I thought it'd be nice to show you guys how to do a oil change on a 5.7 liter V8 from Toyota. Very simple. It's going to be an easy how-to, but it'll just be a step-by-step. Get some caffeine, of course. You're going to need 2 of these. Oil. You're going to need 5 quarts, 2 5-quart oils is what I would recommend. You can get, I think it takes 8 quarts. You can just get 8 quarts, but this seems to be more efficient, a better deal. In addition, you're going to need a little special tool. This is going to be to remove the filter. And then you're going to need a filter. I went with K&N. The K&N part number is going to be right here. It's going to be PS7018. And then in addition to that, you're going to have 0W20 oil. I'm using Castrol Full Synthetic. Advanced Full Synthetic right here. Full Synthetic. Let's go over to the truck. So of course, first things first, you got to pop open the hood. Do a little hood latch release. And then bring the hood up here. And here is that 5.7 liter V8. Your oil cap, make sure the oil cap can come off. I always do that. See, it's really tight right now. I'm probably gonna have to use 2 hands. Let's see if oh, there we go. Just make sure that you can get the oil cap off. Why? It's important because you gotta put more oil in it. So let's go ahead and put the oil cap off, set it aside. This is where we're gonna be filling the oil. Now that we can put oil in it, we can do that. Let's go ahead and start coming down below, which I do have a light for you guys, so it's really easy to see. There's a thing called a skid plate. This is called a skid plate right here. This needs to be dropped, so we'll go ahead and hit it. I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe it's quite a few 12 millimeter bolts. Okay, I had 5, I was right, it was 12 millimeter bolts, and they were up holding underneath here, holding the splash guard out of the way. Kind of a pain to unhook. There's these little latches right there. You got to push and wiggle it, and it'll unhook. It'll fall out. But once you get that, you get exposed to the oil filter right there. It's really simple. I actually haven't even lifted up the truck yet. The truck OEM ride height is allowing me to do this, so I didn't even put it up on Jack's hand. Just put the truck in park and the e-brake on. So I haven't seen anyone do this. This is going to be the filter. This is the drain pan, oil pan, and the drain plug right there. It's a 14 millimeter, so I really want you guys to be aware. It's back here. That's it. That's the oil pan with a 14 millimeter. We are going to drain that out. So let's go ahead and do lefty loosey and start emptying that. Make sure you have the fill portion so you can put your fill cap available. You know, because I don't want you guys to be able to not get the fill cap on or open. So let's go ahead and drain it now. So the Tundra takes, I think, 7.9 quarts of oil, so that's why you get the 2 5 gallons, 2 5 quarts gallons. That being said, it's a lot of oil, so I only have a 5. That pan is only 5 over there, so you're also going to need maybe a larger pan. I just switched it over halfway through the draining, didn't make a mess. So I do want you to be aware that it does take a lot of oil, so make sure your oil pan is extra large. It's going to drain a little bit more. As it's draining into that last one, what we're going to do is go ahead and break loose the oil filter. This truck is so dirty. I'm not used to dirty cars like this. Okay, there's the oil filter. So you're going to take a 3/8 extended, which I'm doing right here, and you put this in right here. It'll fit in like a glove, and you're going to do lefty loosey. My Tundras are pretty tight. So I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, make sure you're going lefty loosey and then not righty tighty. And then in addition to, you know, if this is tight, kind of just give it some love. Don't strip this in here. Just give it some left. Kind of push on it. Don't push too hard. Don't push too quick. You'll feel it and it'll break for you nice and loosey goosey. So this should be making a mess here. So I'm gonna set you guys aside. Okay, let's come back in the garage and come over to the K&N. You're gonna need this. So K&N, let's open this up. Every YouTuber struggles to open up a box with one hand. So you're going to get this little guy right here. This is what we're coming out for. This is a little push pin that we're going to use right now to get the oil out of the oil filter, because if you just remove the whole thing, it's just going to make a big mess. So here's a new oil filter. It's very cool looking. It's K&N. Yeah, and then it comes with 2 gaskets, so we're going to be using these 2 gaskets as well. So let's go back out to the car with my little pluggy thing. So I'm assuming that they give you this every time that you buy an oil filter, so you can just, it's a one-time use, I guess. We'll see. Let's go out to the car, push this up in there, and get the rest of the oil out. So I tried to use this little guy. You can see it was clear before. It's really dirty now, but it doesn't work that well. It was a pain, you guys. I made a mess on my little mat here. I got some of it out, but now I'm just going to go ahead and manhandle it and get the rest of that oil out with my new oil filter removal socket. Okay, so filter is off. Right up there, the filter's off. We are good. Here's the dirty filter. Let's go in the garage. Yeah, absolutely time for an oil change. Gnarly. Here's a new one. It's beautiful. So let's go ahead and slip that guy off. We're going to be putting a new gasket, 2 new gaskets on here. This is really tight on here. You can still see my sockets on here. I'm going to have to wiggle my socket off real quick. Okay, when I watch these videos, they look extremely complicated. They are not. Super simple. This guy right here, either side, it's the exact same thing, is going to go in here. It'll fit right in there. And then this right here, let me pull that back off. This guy is the OEM or the K&N replacement. You're just going to pop this one off right here. See that guy? And then there's one down here, and you pop it off. Use a flathead screwdriver, pop those off, put the new gaskets on. You shouldn't have any oil leaks. It's not a big deal. So just pop those off, and it's very simple. Okay, make sure that you tighten this up. Again, this is just a 3/8 inch socket wrench, or just an extension, whatever you want. Use that to tighten that, and then use the tool, and you have to have this. I wish they just, whatever. You have to have this, so you have to have this special one that fits over it. I mean, if you have a big plier thing, I guess you could do it, but just buy this tool. It's like, I think it was $15. So we got all the oil out. We have the new K&N air filter, K&N oil filter. I put the drain plug back on the oil pan. We're gonna move my oils, the old oils, and start filling up the new oil. Okay, come out here with your oil, 2 jugs. We're just gonna sink one of these whole things in here, 0W20, full synthetic. We're just gonna throw it right in there. I got my giant funnel. And then we'll do, it's 7.8, so 5 and 5 equals 10. So we need to say like a little less than 2 quarts. So let's go ahead and start dumping these. Okay, so the way to check this is if you come over here, this is, let's see here, quarts. So this is 2, 1.5, or like right here, this little mark here. So I'm okay with that. I think that's pretty good. We'll save the rest for, I guess, next time. Let's go ahead and clean this up right now. So we're going to clean all this up. We'll put the cap back on. We put the drain plug, tighten the drain plug, and then we've also tightened the filter and the filter drain plug. So this pickup has a little bit different. Let's put the cap on, and then put that lower skid plate back on and start it up. All right, and then you start it up. I like to rev it to like, I don't know, 3,000 RPM for a minute, and circulate out of the oil, and then make sure that there's no oil leaks. It sounds good. That'd be awesome if I had a supercharger on this thing, but I don't. And then come down below, grab your light, and then look for any leaks. You might be able to see that I actually did hit that with some spray paint. I didn't like that it was all kind of rusted over. So I would recommend either buying a new one or hitting it with some paint like I did. No leaks, so that's it. That's pretty simple. I mean, it's really easy. It's not hard to do it. Let me turn my camera around. Oh man, my face is so dirty. I just got something on it. Whoops. Oh gosh. Has it been on my face all day? I don't even know. I've been making a mess. Make sure to like, subscribe. That's an easy oil change for the 5.7 liter Tundra. If you like Tundra videos, I got a ton of them. So if you own an 08, look at my videos, because I went from a base Tundra to a nice new souped up one like the way it looks now. It looks really, really good now. Got a lot more mods to come. Make sure to like, subscribe, swing by my website, MitchUBishI.com, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Nice little how-to for you. See you guys then.